Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Madison County Emergency Management wants to remind you, know your zone. Check them out, Madison County Emergency Management, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, funded by Medicaid and administered through the Madison County Health Department, enables senior adults or persons of any age with disabilities to continue to live in their own homes. Attendant care services include light housekeeping, personal care assistance, mobility assistance, and other services. Call the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program today to speak to program staff at 859-623-3441. That's 859-623-3441.
Metro Net Fiber. Love your internet. 100% fiber optic network for home, office, education, and business. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. And now, from the luxurious studios of Madison County Live, located in Southern Hills Plaza, it's the weekend edition of Madison County Live.
Big show tonight, Colleen. You've got to stay tuned, folks.
That's right. Wow, that weather sure changed here in Madison County.
Flannel.
Can you tell?
Flannel.
We are now dressed for the season. Folks, we want you to watch that 24/7 live weather cam, so we're going to give you those outlooks for the week.
Absolutely. MadisonKYLive.com. You can watch it anytime. And, of course, we got a recap from the Veterans Day Memorial Ceremony at Maple Grove. You're not going to want to miss that.
That's right, as well as a special diabetes interview with our friends at the Madison County Health Department. They're going to give you information on special programs they have going on now.
A very special Exercise with Candace segment. Where is Candace now?
You never know. I hope she's warm wherever she is. And we're going to wrap the entire thing up with the cane pole fishing report.
Your favorite.
Okay.
Maybe they'll do ice fishing.
Maybe they will. All that more next.
That's right. Stay tuned right after this.
Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
Hi, my name's Ian, and I watch Good News on Madison County Live, and you should too.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to this wintry edition of Madison County Live.
Something like that, Randy. It officially feels like fall here in Madison County.
Very cold in my eyes.
A big switch for
Huge.
sure. So keep those umbrellas.
Flannel.
Handy.
You don't feel my flannel?
I know. I think I'm in my anorak. You're in your flannel. We are dressed for this season
Adirondacks.
tonight.
What is that?
Anorak.
What does that
That's
mean?
right. Oh, it's a raincoat, really. That's
Okay.
what it is. Randy, how can we keep our eyes on that 24/7 live weather?
You know how you can?
How can we do it?
24/7, 365, MadisonKYLive.com. Watch your weather. Why wait? Thanks to MetroNet, Madison County Emergency Management, and Madison County Health Department, as well as the cane pole bait and tackle.
That's right. Very good. Big switch there. So we want you to stay warm the rest of the week, really.
Yep. Watch it. Get it. Why wait on your weather?
Why wait?
Right.
That's right.
Really, why wait?
Okay. What's next, Randy?
Hey, I went out, actually got some segments and some footage from the Maple Grove Veterans Day program. Kind of wet, kind of rainy, but they still had it because veterans are dedicated. Watch some of these highlights.
Bright stars through the pearly, the bombs bursting in our gate, and the home of the brave.
And you can always watch the complete entire program. I'll do it in its entirety. Watch for it this week on Madison County Live.
Very good. A special program for
Yep,
sure.
that's right.
Thank you, Randy. All right. Coming up next, we have a special interview from our friends at the Madison County Health Department. Randy, what are they going to bring us this week?
Margaret with the Diabetes Education Department. She is a wealth of information, been there forever. Listen to Margaret, and they're completely free. She's going to tell you all about it. Welcome everybody back to Madison County Live, a special segment with a very special guest from the Madison County Health Department. Welcome, Margaret. So first of all, introduce yourself and tell us what you do there at the Madison County Health Department.
Well, my name is Margaret Maupin Story. I'm a registered dietitian and I am a diabetes educator with the Madison County Health Department. And thank you so much for having me.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yes.
So we're going to dive right into it. So tell us, in your words, what is the most important about diabetes education and the classes that you offer?
Well, only about 7% of the people who are diagnosed with diabetes, initially diagnosed with diabetes, actually attend a diabetes education self-management class. And it's very important because we need to teach people how to eat,
Right.
how to count their carbohydrates. We need to tell them what is happening with their body. And it's not only the pancreas
Right.
that is involved here, but there are other major organs that are involved with diabetes, type 2 diabetes, I should say. We need to teach them the importance of exercise and how that affects their blood sugar, how to prevent complications of diabetes. And those are major organ damage. So this, and how to take care of themselves.
Right, correct.
How to take care of their feet, how they need to, what they need to say to the doctor. And most important is how you carry on a conversation with the physician, what to ask, what to tell them,
Right,
and
right.
what to take along to your visit, like your blood sugar record. Going to the doctor without your blood glucose record that you've been keeping is like going to the dentist without your teeth.
That's a very good example.
The doctor, well, I heard a doctor say that.
Right.
But the doctor has to know what your blood sugars
Sure.
are.
Right. And I know Kentucky is really bad for diabetes in Kentucky.
For-
So what are those contributing factors with that, you think?
There are 475,000
Wow.
adults in the state of Kentucky that have been diagnosed, or I should say, have diabetes.
Right.
Some of them don't know they have
Oh, that's
diabetes
true.
because they haven't been to the
Exactly.
doctor. So we are talking about a lot of people in Kentucky. 1 in 7 adults has diabetes. What contributes to diabetes? Genetics. Being a little fluffier, like a little overweight,
Right. I like that term, fluffier.
fluffy, a lack of exercise, and age. I hate to say, but
Right.
age, because the older we are, the more likely that our pancreas doesn't work as efficiently as it
Right.
wants to.
Correct. So at the Madison County Health Department, what are you all doing? Tell us about your classes and the preventative measures and
Well-
everything that you offer.
Well, here's what we offer.
Okay.
We offer a class, a self-management education class, and we come under the umbrella of the state program, which is called Healthy Living with Diabetes. It's a wonderful program. It's an 8-hour program,
Okay.
and we provide that absolutely free.
Wow.
Free. And we take people out of Madison County or anywhere within the state of Kentucky.
Oh, that's
And-
nice.
Right.
Oh, that's really nice. Okay.
And we like 18 years old. You have to be 18 years of age.
Okay.
Now, I have had some teenagers that were like 16 and 17 that
Okay.
would come to the class.
Okay.
We also have parents of children that have been diagnosed with diabetes or caregivers.
Right.
If you have a parent with diabetes, you're certainly welcome to register for our class.
That's great. And these classes, folks, are free.
They are free, and
Yes.
we're approved by the American Diabetes Association.
that's great.
And the Association of Diabetes Care and Education Specialists.
Okay.
And you have to jump through a lot of hoops to
Yeah,
get
to
that.
do that, yes, I know. It's very
Right.
stringent, right.
And you still have to jump through hoops after you get it, because every year you have to turn in the evidence that
Right.
you have been successful working with the patients and the participants you've seen in your classes.
So it's an ongoing process.
It's an ongoing
Wow.
process, yes.
So give us some examples. What do you all talk about in your classes?
Oh, well, I try to make it fun, and I work with Laura Shelton,
Yeah.
who's a registered nurse
Right.
and a master's level educator, and we try to make it fun. Okay.
Good.
So we start with what is diabetes? What's actually happening, and why do you get complications?
Right, from that, right.
From that.
Okay.
And then we talk about carb counting, food.
Yes.
And everybody likes to eat. I had a lady in my last class who said she was once told that she could only have boiled chicken and rice. Oh no, we had to straighten that out right away.
Right.
Then we go on to medications. How are your medications supposed to work?
Right.
And are you taking those correctly?
Right.
And then we talk about exercise and what we call exercise and some of the exercises that you can do
Okay.
with diabetes, indoors and outdoors. Okay. And we also talk about monitoring, what time you monitor, where you get the best results.
Okay.
And the methods you can use, the schedules you can
Sure.
use.
Sure.
And something very important, stress of having diabetes
I've heard that. Right.
and also depression. Depression sort of goes hand in hand with diabetes, so we have to address that with our participants. We also have follow-up every month, not in December, but every month we have a support group.
Oh,
And
right,
our
right.
support people can come, they can meet with us. We have a little teaching moment, but then also we have participants that just want to ask, they have a problem.
Informational, right,
So
informational,
they
yeah.
want to throw it out to the group.
Okay.
Have you ever had this? What did
Right.
you do about it? And it's a very nice group of people.
It is. I attended, got some video. I don't know if you saw Margaret and Laura on the last video, and some testimonials from folks that were there. I learned something when I went just for Media Day. Speaking of
good.
which, Diabetes Awareness Day is coming up. Tell us about that.
November 14th is World Diabetes Day, and you're going to see some buildings throughout the world bathed in a blue light.
Nice, very nice.
So we want to make sure when you go to the doctor, you want to address the possibility, could I have diabetes?
Sure.
You can go to the American Diabetes Association. They have a risk form where you can fill out the form and determine if you are at risk
Sure.
for diabetes.
Right.
There are some pre-diabetes classes,
Okay.
and we do not presently offer that. But on the Kentucky Diabetes Resource Guide, you can look on that guide, and it will tell you all the sources in Madison County that will provide that, or out of the county. Mostly it's going to be out of the county, virtual presentation.
Okay, right, okay. So you don't have to leave your home?
You don't have to leave
Nice,
your home.
okay.
You can be right on
Sure.
your computer.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
I have had participants who had prediabetes. Can I come to your class? I welcome them.
Right.
Come right on. We'd be happy to have you in our class.
And of course, your website, Madison County Health, DEPT.org, is chock full of information under the diabetes tab too.
Yes, and so we can talk to these people.
Okay.
We can get them on really a plan where they can lose weight.
That's
okay?
fantastic.
And most people we see type 2 diabetes, they tend to be a little fluffier and would certainly benefit by having some weight loss.
Right. You even said you would help them with meal planning.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic, right?
Oh yeah. We have models. We have fun. We
That's
have
great.
fake food. We have models.
Nice. And people that want to drop by and see what the class is like, that's free to do also, correct?
I don't mind if they sit in.
That's
I don't
fantastic.
mind at all.
And they're a great group of people. Diabetes, if you get that under control,
Yes.
you just feel a whole lot better.
I've had people who have wrestled with trying to manage diabetes for 15 years.
Right.
And they will say, "Oh, I didn't know that." Well, I didn't know that. Will that cause my blood sugar to go up? Well, here's the information.
Right.
Yes, it will.
Wow.
It will.
And people can call too. What's your phone number?
Well, for right now, it is 859-228-2044.
Okay.
That's our Berea office,
Okay.
and they will relay your name and number
Sure.
to me.
Okay.
These are some, I think, heavy facts
Okay. Give them to us.
from the CDC.
Cool.
By just attending.
Just attending the
class.
the class.
Yes,
Wow. Okay.
yes. And I have to read them off because I can't remember all
Sure.
these
Sure. There's a
percentages.
lot. Right.
It reduces your heart disease and stroke by 12 to 27%.
Excellent.
Yeah. Risk of progressive kidney disease by 30 to 70%.
That's
yes.
a lot.
Cholesterol management can reduce cardiovascular complications by 20 to 50%. Regular eye exams and timely treatment can prevent up to 90% of diabetes-related blindness.
Really. Wow.
Regular foot exams and patient education can prevent up to 85% of diabetes amputations.
That's a lot.
Yes,
That's a
we
big
teach
number.
patients, look at your feet every day.
Look at your feet every day.
Bottoms, tops, in between your toes.
Wow. See, that's
Yes.
something that people don't
Yes.
normally
Yes.
realize.
And it takes a minute.
And takes a minute to do.
Takes a minute
wow.
to do.
Margaret, for more information, how do people sign up for the classes?
Well, same number, 859-228-2044. And we have a class schedule now. When we have demand for class, then we schedule.
Then you schedule. Okay.
We
Is there a
schedule.
limit on the class size? Or like you want to keep it into?
Well, if we get too many, we'll just do 2
oh,
classes.
you do 2 classes, so there's really no limit. That's great.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah. We've had up to 15.
Wow, okay.
We've had as small a number as 4.
Wow, okay.
Ideal is around 8.
Right.
Right, 8 folks. And then we can sit and answer questions.
Yep, they're very informative. They answer all kinds of questions. I can be witness to that.
And if we don't know the answer, we have CDCs or
Right.
CDEs.
Yep.
We have master's level educators at our Frankfurt office who've been involved in diabetes for 30 years or more.
So they know the answer will be found for you.
The answer
Right.
will be found.
Excellent.
Yes,
Right.
we will
That's
find
fantastic.
that answer.
Margaret, thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you
You
for
are
having
a wealth
us.
of information, folks. Check them out on the website and the number that Margaret gave, MadisonCountyHealthDEPT.org. Like she said, they can get classes together anytime.
We will certainly
Excellent.
try. We want to help. And not only those folks in Madison County, but we take people with
Right,
surrounding
counties as well.
Absolutely.
Right. That's
As long as
fantastic.
they're live in Kentucky.
Right. That's excellent. Margaret, thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey.
Very much.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Thanks to Margaret coming in, doing the segment with us about diabetes. She's coming on again next month as well. So if you have questions, please give them a call, 859-623-7312. Check them out at MadisonCountyHealthDEPT.org. They will answer every question, or like Margaret said, if they don't know it, they will find it.
Absolutely. All right, Randy, speaking of staying healthy,
And warm.
and warm. The holidays are right around the corner. It is time to get in shape. Let's see what Exercise with Candace has us doing this week.
Roll it back there.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace, and today I am in beautiful California at Yosemite National Park. So let's go ahead and get the warm-up going. Arm circles, backwards, jumping jacks, hands to your elbow to your knee. Great job, hands on your hips, side to side. Hands up, touch your toes. Now let's go down to the ground, fast feet. All right, everybody up. Let's jog in place. All right, so let's go ahead and do our exercise of the day. And our exercise today is just gonna simply be breathing. So we're gonna breathe in all the positive, and we're gonna breathe out all the negative. So here we go. We're gonna breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. All right, push through things that are hard. Go be excellent to each other. Have a great one, y'all.
Thanks to Candace. Man, you never know where she's going to be, right?
You never know.
She's traveling
That's
across
right.
the country for Exercise with Candace segments, which are available on our YouTube channel under the playlist Exercise with Candace. Check them out. All those links are at MadisonKYLive.com.
That's right. And don't forget to consult your physician first. We want you to stay safe.
That's right.
All right, Randy.
Does that wrap it up? This cold, wintry edition of Madison. This is kind of like the first cold, wintry edition of Madison County Live.
I think it is. We have just,
don't let it be a trend.
Months more. That's right. Folks, stay safe, stay warm. We want you to stay informed. So once again, where can you get that weather, Randy?
MadisonKYLive.com, 24/7, 365. Why wait on your weather? And please be kind.
Treat others how you like to be treated.
And check on your neighbor because
they just might need something, Randy.
That's right. And stay tuned for
the Cain Fishing Report. Wow.
Man, she's good, isn't she?
Folks, have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cane Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Taylorsville Lake is at winter pool and the water temperatures are running in the upper 50s to lower 60s. A few crappie are being caught around shoreline cover and in the standing timber. Definitely want to concentrate your efforts if you can find a large fallen tree. These fish are at about 5 to 10 feet of water. Also, largemouth bass can be caught casting crankbaits, spinner baits, or lipless crankbaits around main lake points. Additionally, casting jigs or plastic worms around shoreline cover can also produce a few fish this time of year. At Harrington Lake, the water temperatures are running in the low 60s. The lake is about 25 feet below summer pool, which means many of the ramps are unusable. There's only a couple of ramps open, but can be a good time of year to catch a few largemouth bass at the lake, casting crankbaits on main lake points, as well as pitching plastics around shoreline cover or around docks. You can also try your luck trolling crankbaits or lipless crankbaits for hybrids and white bass in the upper portions of the lake. Just be careful with the low water. There are a lot of standing trees that can be potential hazards. And finally, don't forget about your local Fins lakes. They have been stocked recently with trout, and some will be stocked this month with trout. So check out the department's website at fw.ky.gov for a complete list of Fins lakes in your area. Also, trout have been stocked into several of our streams, West Hickman Creek, Big Bone, Gunpowder, Floyd's Fork, Royal Springs, as well as the Harrington Tailwater and Taylorsville Tailwater will be getting a few trout this month. Remember that Big Bone, Gunpowder, and Floyd's Forks are delayed harvest streams, which means trout are not to be harvested between October 1st and March 31st. So grab your pole, enjoy some great fall fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
Things that folks need: food, shelter, clothing, medical care, transportation, and more. That's where the GoDirectory.info website comes in. Community agencies and churches are providing services that folks need across Madison and Estill counties, including Richmond, Berea, and Irvin, while bringing everyone together for the common good. Visit GoDirectory.info now and see how you or your agency and organization can make our community stronger by combining all of our individual strengths into one solid, purpose-driven mission.
Becoming a new parent can be an overwhelming experience, and babies don't come with instruction manuals. The HANDS program is available to answer your questions and provide you with the needed support. The HANDS program is free and available to new and expectant moms and for dads by joining the program during pregnancy or any time before the child is 3 months old. Let us help you handle the stresses that new families face by calling the Madison County Health Department, 859-626-4263.
Metro Net Fiber. Love your internet. 100% fiber optic network for home, office, education, and business.
The Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, funded by Medicaid and administered through the Madison County Health Department, enables senior adults or persons of any age with disabilities to continue to live in their own homes. Attendant care services include light housekeeping, personal care assistance, mobility assistance, and other services. Call the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program today to speak to program staff at 859-623-3441. That's 859-623-3441.
Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.